everything. So goddamn slave get out of order, man. You know, it's up to you to do what you do to him, but at the same time, it's value in your property. You understand? It is value in your property. So do you just toss your damn property to the side like it don't? Or a wise man, spend $35 and keep 45. You know what I mean? Don't just throw $50 or whatever it is, like how they was doing us, because we didn't matter. You understand? So that Tawab.
Yeah,
Yes, me. Okay.
Oh no, I was good because we mentioned rigor. You're supposed to make them serve with rigor.
Yeah.
And hard. That's what
super hard. You know, it's like the thing that was making us do, brother. You know what I mean? The thing that was making us do, man, it's unbearable, bro. If you could, sometimes I sit up at night and all the stuff that my grandmama and them talk about they had to do, my granddaddy and them, you know what I mean? That they had to do, and you gotta understand that was rigor. Soon as a man and fear, you know what I mean, and you in the midst of the hard work, you had to fear that the Most High tell you should fear Him. You had to fear them like they was God. You understand? Because they was your Lord, and they was ruling with an evil. Go ahead.
And if I may, it's still happening right now.
It's still happening right now.
Rigor. Like what you got every day, you got to go to work. You know what I mean? Every day, you're not passing no inheritance down to your children, no land. Then you, in 2022, you probably don't own a damn house.
Right.
That's so hard to do. You know what I mean? Especially since the stock market crashing and inflation and all this. Man, they making us serve a rigor. You shouldn't have to get up every goddamn day and go to work for 8 hours. You can't even raise your damn children right. You going 8 hours out the day. How the hell you gonna raise your children right? If you gone 8 hours out the day, you know what I mean? It shouldn't have to be like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, they still just like how they was doing in Egypt, right. And that's why this is modern day because what happened back then is going on right now today.
Absolutely.
To this day. You know what I mean?
That's why what the scripture say, you gonna long for your kids and everything. Now your kids ain't the prison system is actually taking your kids away, but the school system is also doing it too.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Your kids when they 6 months old going to daycare and everything. And that's that mother's job to get that kid up to about 5 years old. You understand me? But it can't happen no more. It can't happen no more. So the brainwashing starts at an early age right now, man. They brainwash your kid from the womb, brother. You know what I mean? Before she can even speak, she's over there, and the oppressor's nation of people is up in there doing all kinds. The minute they put cameras in the thing, you see the wickedness that they doing to the brothers and sisters in that class. You know what I mean? 8 goddamn white kids over here, 2 black kids over here, ain't getting no kind of service. Not getting, they eat bologna, and everybody else over here got turkey and chips and all these other things. Yo, they got bologna and you know what I mean, just the worst thing possibly happen to them, you know, or be fed. We're not being taken care of by these people, and this is what this is getting into. Go ahead, sir.
And that's so heavy that you said that because like those little things, you might think that that's like small,
right?
But it's major because you know that child's self-esteem will be like, oh, everybody else is better than me. Absolutely. Now they just got low self-esteem, like they not at school or they don't deserve nothing in life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a mental game play with your kids in school. You know what I'm saying? They try to do that with my daughter, but my daughter's taught very well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I actually became me. You know what I mean? Right. So you know, she didn't go for none of that. And she's only 5 years old.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
You know, yeah. But for the most part, yeah, those little things count, man. You know what I'm saying? You not being in your child life or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Right. And have somebody else raise them. And you gotta let somebody else raise them because
you gotta go to work. You gotta go to work.
Yeah. And that's why we call a regular job, working at McDonald's or a warehouse, is a slave.
A slave. Absolutely, man. So it's your hand is they forcing your hand. I mean, you gonna be with anything in your house, or you gonna let us manipulate your kids from at a young age. And the average person, you know what I mean, and the way they got it set up now, you know what I mean. It's far fetched to find a household that's properly functioning. You know what I mean. You hard pressed to find a properly functioning household, especially when it comes to. I'm gonna say it all the way around because goddamn the white man ain't doing it. So with that being said, and that's because of the things that we're going through, man, it's because of the things they putting us through. And because of the fact that they don't have no love for it, man. They don't have no compassion for the true people, in which is the same thing that goes back to what Kyrie and them is facing right now. You know what I mean? They showing you that, hey, shut up and dribble, slave. Shut up and dribble. Boy.
Man, they took Kanye kids from him. They trying to take his kids from him.
You know what I mean? Look at the atrocities that these brothers is facing just for saying the whole time that they said they was niggers, that they was thugs, that they was gangsters, that they was all kinds of, that they was killers. You know what I'm saying? That they was pimps. All these things meant nothing. The brother said, I'm a Jew too. Once again, we're going to go to him. He said too. He didn't even say y'all wasn't. He said, I am too. And he's being destroyed.
And you know what, Slaki, my man, it's so heavy that you said that too, man. Like real heavy because, you know, me and another brother, Kasari, we was watching a documentary last night, and it's this Jewish dude. He's saying he got a whole documentary and saying how the real Jews are coming. I mean, the Jews are coming back because it's prophecy. But guess who they all show? They showed all heathens. They showed Asians. They showed Ethiopians. They showed all these people. They didn't show not one nigga.
Right.
You know, it was some niggas that went down there in the 80s or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't show them coming back and trying to get into their, you know what I'm saying, and back to their nationality. You know what I'm saying? And then the rabbis signed off on it. They was like, oh yeah, you know, the Chinese is from Manasseh. The Chinese people. Because there's a whole bunch of people coming back to Israel, going to Israel, thinking that they the real Jews. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that they the lost 12 tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's a real thing right now going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's disgusting. But you can't say that you're a Jew, man.
You can't say it. Include Joseph.
That's crazy.
You cannot include Joseph into what they to being saved by the Most High. So I mean, so when the Most High come, it's gonna be niggas is just dead, huh? It's just gonna be killing niggas. That's what he coming to kill.
Pretty much, yeah.
Man, according to them, yeah, right. He coming to just kill niggas and Hispanic people.
Yeah.
But we know damn well he's coming to uplift. He's coming to raise these brothers and sisters up from the dead, because we're in a dead state right now, man. Our condition is black unto the ground. And hey man, we need mercy of the Most High right now. In the name of Yahushua, go ahead.
Yeah, and another one, I want to run on, but
no
that's so heavy because look, you know, we the only ones that need saving. They get saved. They get to go into Israel, and the rabbis sign off on them, but the rabbis ain't on us. You know what I'm saying? We the only ones that get just left out and deserted and where's our home? You see what I'm saying? No one wants us anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But anybody else can go into a country, and that country will be nice to them.
Right.
They'll be nice to niggas and stuff.
No, you can't. Yeah. Hey, it's kind of like the general was bringing out. Hey, you to show up, nigga. We take it. Hey, your whole family finna change. You understand? Right. When Judas show up, speaking about the, you know what I mean, dealing with the heathen, because you know, and the brothers in the world will take the goddamn worst goddamn Edomite, but then again, they whole family finna change. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when they see Judah show up, when they see the Jews show up, They know their family's damn near in trouble because we're a stiff-necked nation of people and hide the women and the liquor, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hide the women and liquor because your family's turning black when the
Right.
Jews show up.
Right.
So yeah, that's what niggas hate it because that bloodline is so damn strong, man. And them niggas know they just love niggas. That's all I got. So Salakia.
Nobody want to be like no fake African and rub.
They want to be like nigga, exactly.
They don't want to rub dookie on their face.
But they love niggas though. You understand me? And it's been proven throughout history. So with that being said, we wrapped. You finished there? You
No,
finished?
we were 45 minutes, 45. Moreover, of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you, of them ye shall ye buy, and their families that are with you, which they begat in your land, they shall be your possession. Ye shall take them as an inheritance for your children after you, to inherit them for a possession. They shall be your bondmen and bondmen forever. But over your brethren, the children of Israel, you shall not rule over another with vigor.
Right. So that is, and what do you think of it? Just right there? Does the movie The Toy mean anything? Mean anything to anybody? Who saw The Toy? Y'all, I know y'all.
Is that
Yeah.
what Richard Pryor
That's
said?
with Richard Pryor, man. Come on, man. You ain't seen The Toy?
In the 50s.
Look at this. These cats right here, man. Nice and lucky, but there was a kid, man. He went inside a toy store. There was a black man in the toy store. He said, "I want him. That's my toy right there. I want him." You know what I'm saying? Pass down, and if it worked, he could pass him. They just said you could pass him down, but that's just how wicked this thing is, man.
Mm-hmm.
You want to possess another man, you understand me? And make him your toy, but this is where they got it from, though. Look where they got it from. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, if I may too, when you look into it, man, look at this the statistics of the heathens that had black as slaves, because you know it was only close to like 900 slaves back then. So in America, 900,000, and you look at the statistics of the people who had slaves, like 70% of the people that had black slaves were Jewish. It was Jew. It wasn't just regular white people that was from Ireland, and there was Jewish people. You know what I mean? The ones that funded the slave trade, it was all Jewish people. Guess what? They got all that free labor from picking cotton and sugar cane and rice and all that, and they passed that down. That's why when you look at today, Jewish people own everything. You know what I mean? They did that because, like you said, it's in the scripture. You can pass your slaves down. You know what I'm saying? But they made black people think they was free, and because we ain't on a plantation no more, they just made the world a plantation. Wherever black, Hispanic, Native American is at, they made that the plantation.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then they still get money off us today. They passing us down every day. You know what I mean? Like look at the rap industry. I seen Michael Jackson. I was like, God damn, Michael Jackson was saying with some of what Kanye West was saying, but 20 years ago, 15 years ago, he was saying that. He was saying, look, man, these Jewish people, man, they getting over on us. You know what I mean? They taking all our money. That's why everybody all these old school singers that I look up to that came on in the 50s and 60s, 70s. I look up to, they have to keep going on tour because if they don't, they'll go broke. They'll go broke. But meanwhile, the same Jewish people that own these record labels took that money and gave it to their children. You know what I mean? So yeah, so like it.
Nigga, who seen Smokey, man? Smokey out there still on tour, man.
Damn.
Smokey Robinson on tour still. You know, it's like, what the hell?
Temptations also.
The Temptations, you know what I mean? Anita Baker.
Sipping that wine, yep. What'd he say? Gang. He's still out here. You know what I'm saying?
It's so damn cold that these people, and just like the general brought out, what's the name, off of writing pubs alone, off of the funds that he got from writing the song Happy, he got $6,500 off of that, man. That song made like $45 million. Now I don't know what he got for performing it, but just for writing it, you would think that's where the money. I don't want to go performing. You know what I mean? I got to go all over the world and perform in order to get the money. Nigga, I wrote this shit. How am I not getting money for writing one of the greatest hits ever? That's how much. That's how they value your opinion. That's how much they look at you, and that's how much they keep that. They keep it in house, and you gonna be a slave on all plateaus.
And if I may too, it ain't even just the Jewish people that do it. All people do this to black people. It's like the East Indians right here move to your neighborhood as an immigrant, and he'll set up a Dunkin' Donuts in your neighborhood, and then you'll be going to the damn Dunkin' Donuts every morning before you go to work for 15 years at a time. And then before you know it, you got diabetes or something. You're like, God damn. And then within that 10-year time span, he didn't send his kids to college with the money you've been giving him for the last 10 years. So then guess who you got to go see as a doctor? His son. His son a doctor now. And you go see him and he diagnosed you. But you got to slow down on the donuts, man. You know what I mean? You got. And it's like, nigga, your dad doing it. Nigga been selling me the donuts. And so they evil, man. It ain't just the Jewish, man. It's all nations do this too.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And the crazy part is, you go into the stores of the people. Now you could go in this store for years, like the president said. The store been in your community for 20, 25 years, and you grew up going in there. Guess how many times he actually gave you thanks for coming in there? When did he let you leave with a, hey, you know what, nigga, you've been coming up in this joint for 25 years, man. Take that beer, man. I owe you that beer. You know what I mean? Our kids is in goddamn college because of you.
They,
you know what I mean?
Doctors, though.
They doctors. They doctors at this point. Man, take that damn beer, man. You know what I mean? You think he gonna say that? He ain't saying no crap like that, right? It's till the wheels fall off. He gets money from you. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, that's so heavy, man. Because like 6 months ago, I had to get a tooth pulled. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that. You feel me? Man, and it's just, you know, the dude that owned it, he was a East Indian or whatnot, right?
Absolutely.
But his son was next up. You see what I'm saying? So I had to check in with his son and see what plan I can do to get this fixed. Because I'm not just trying to pull my teeth, I'm trying to get another one put back in or whatnot. You see what I'm saying? But like,
Absolutely.
the whole thing is they charging ridiculous prices. You know what I'm saying? And like you saying, that's not the only thing they own. They own the things that make your teeth fall out.
Right.
They own the things that make you have diabetes. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a revolving door of
Right.
getting money off of you.
Right. So it goes back to like we said, the food. They not finna eat no pork, but they slinging pork up out them stores left and right. You know what I mean? And another thing that you never see their wives in these stores, man. Meanwhile, they abusing our sisters left and right. You understand? Our sisters get abused left and right going in there. Don't have the funds. Hey, like I just said, you ain't gonna get a beer, but guess who can get a beer? And guess what it's gonna cost? It's gonna cost that sister. You know what I mean? It's gonna cost her soul, man. From dealing with them damn heathens. They up in here and they dealing with all the sisters, brothers, sisters. I watched them flirt with so many goddamn sisters inside of these stores, and the sisters are regular, and she already know the route. Hey, I'm taking this. I got this. You already, you know what I mean? You already know. Yeah, it's a whole plan. But the brother can't nothing. You're not gonna get nothing but shot if you take a pickle out of that store.
Right.
You're gonna get shot for 8 cents.
With estimation.
So you gotta.
We had hold on, sorry.
What you got?
So I can serve, so knowing all what we going through, knowing all what we're being put through, mental stress, physical stress, what do we do? How do we make ourselves how do we repair ourselves without driving ourselves crazy, without falling into this depression, without feeling like we are less than because society is putting that on top of us? Where can we go, sir? There's one place we can go. Where can we go, sir?
Absolutely. You found your way back here this morning, right?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. This is where you start. This is
Sir.
the start of your rehab right here.
Sir.
You know what I mean? This is the most informative rehabilitation center you gonna ever be, you gonna ever find on the planet of the earth. We done rehab murderers, we done rehab drug addicts, we done rehab goddamn rapists, understand me? Victims of rape. Every kind of thing that you think that you could do, oppress people. We done brought them from a low state. You understand? They raised up, and they captains, and they generals, and they soldiers in this army, man. You in the right place if you looking for that rehab that you need, that place that you that's gonna lift you up, that's gonna build you up and take you away from all the brainwashing and all the struggles and everything, that's gonna allow you to separate while within. We still within this wicked community, but every brother up here is separate. That shit don't mean nothing to us no more. You understand? We don't even know when days happen. When they days happen, you be like, oh, it is? That's how far removed we is from the wickedness that they got. Go ahead.
You know, real talk, my kid's birthday came up. People be asking me, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta ask their mom. I don't know. I think he won. I don't know. And when was Passover? I think I had him before Passover.
Right.
I don't even know. You know what I mean? But then also you gotta understand too, like, this is 2 Timothy 2:3. It said, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. You gotta endure hardness. Now, living in this life, nothing's gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you come to serve the Lord, nothing about what we do is easy. Nothing about what you know now is easy. Like in the world, you probably didn't even notice none of this stuff. But the government taking advantage of you, and you know what I mean, how the workforce is, you probably didn't even notice. But now that you know, it's just matter of fact, let me get another scripture. It say endure hardness. You gotta endure that hardness. Because if you don't endure that hardness, guess what you're gonna do? If you're not fighting, guess what you do? You giving up. You know what I mean? You breaking. So you got to understand that that's how it is. And this is 2 Ezra chapter 7, verse 57. It said, then he answered me and said, this is the condition of the battle which man that is upon, so like which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. So you got to understand that we say life is about warfare. That your whole life, especially knowing the truth and coming to the truth now, is about the battle. It's about battling. You know what I'm saying? Every day you gotta wake up and battle. You gotta wake up and fight every single day. Because why? Because he said this is the condition of the battle. Because whatever you're going through, that's just the battle that you have to fight. You know what I mean? It's like we all here together. Now we on the same battlefield. It's better to do it with somebody than do it by yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I found out that these brothers they trying to fight the same fight I'm fighting. I'm like, you know what? I want to be a part of that. But you gotta understand that this what we doing this is a part of your life. This is a part of the battle. And you gotta be a good soldier and you gotta endure to the end. Because why would Christ say? This is the patience of the saints. Because when you return, it's gonna be worth it. You know what I mean? But you should never, not saying that you giving up or nothing, but I'm saying you should never just decide, you know what, it's just too hard. I would rather it's easy to give up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like all the time. It's easy to just say, man, you know what? You know what I mean? You're gonna have a lot of obstacles in front of you. Nigga, and it's like it's crazy, right? Just not to be long-winded. I was coming home from work and I seen this bum. He was walking down the street, a black dude. He just swinging at the wind, hair matted, and you know what I'm saying, shirt down there brown now. It was black. I'm looking like, and I'm looking at the people reaction because he's swinging at the wind and they driving slow, trying to act. Man, he ain't finna do nothing to your damn car. You know what I mean? He out of his damn mind. And I'm sitting there looking at him like they not considerate at all for why this black man is in this condition right now. You know what I mean? Because they think that we all got the same 24 hours in a day. You know what I mean? No, we do, but it's different for a black man. Y'all got to jump over 2 obstacles and then just run to the finish line. nigga, we gotta jump over 1,000 obstacles and still trying to make it to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand that that's
Before you.
before you. You know what I mean? So you gotta understand that's our life because that is the condition of the battle right now. You know what I mean? So all we gotta do is just endure to the end, and when Christ returns, it's gonna be worth it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's like to be long-winded.
Right. No sweat. No sweat. So yeah, right. And this is the home of rehabilitation once again. So while you in doing it, hey, make sure you stay tapped in and get this knowledge, man. Get these breakdowns, get these laws, statutes, and commandments in you because you came from a broken state. Now it's time for you to rise up and be a leader. You understand? It's your time. Go ahead, sir.
And you know what I'm saying, like you gotta know this too, man. Even an elect book, you know what I'm saying, be deceived in fall week, man. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta realize who are we? You know what I'm saying? Who are we to think that we can? And one thing for sure is, it's harder to we all fall if we all together. But if we solo dolo, man, you know what I'm saying? It's so easy for Satan to get in your mind and start back doing what you used to do in the world. I'm saying it's so easy to do that, and that's why you must be around brothers, and that's why I say iron sharpens iron.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Days I be like, damn, man, this shit is rough, man. I'm like, man, look, I'll be like, God damn. But when I come around these brothers, I'm like, man, this shit easy, man.
Right.
That's why we gotta fucking stick together, man. Brothers at Sabbath, man. If you can, come to Sabbath with a brother. Come to class with a brother.